Tuning in to the online broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing aftershows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows. Interviewing celebrities and showrunners. And bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
1, 2, 3.
We're back! Woo! Hey guys, welcome back to the Nashville After Show on AfterBuzz TV. We are on season 3, episode 11. If you have checked us out on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to us. Follow us there all the time. We love to hear your guys' comments. I know you get as fired up for the show as we do, so join there so you don't miss an episode of this fantastic show. So let's get back to it. I'm one of your hosts, JJ Jurgens, and I'm joined here tonight by these 3 beautiful ladies.
Hi, you guys. I'm Keetin Marchi.
Hi, y'all. Whitney Lane.
Hey, Violet Kanian.
And I forgot, where can everybody follow you guys at?
At Violet Kanian on Twitter.
At Southern_Wit.
At Keetin Marchi.
And at JJ Jurgens.
So talk to us.
Yeah. All right, so we have missed you guys so much. What a great episode to come back to. Let's dive right in and start talking about some Gunner.
Gunner.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny is we're all sitting there and they're doing like previously on Nashville, and I totally forgot what had happened. I'm like, oh no, over and over. And this Gunner story, I don't know, you know.
I'm kind of glad that Gunner's gonna have a life again, and be able to be interesting again, because I feel like he's kind of taken a step back into his dad role, which is great. I think he did the right thing, but I feel like Micah's kind of like, you know, really meh. So I am very glad that he's kind of out of the picture a little bit, and that Gunner can really start focusing on his career. We'll get more songs out of him. Him and hopefully Scarlett will spark up their love again, because they're obviously meant to be together.
He can be a funkle.
Nice.
Run uncle and still pursue his dreams as well. I think it's good. I'm ready for that. I don't need these grandparents in my life anymore.
Yeah, you ladies weren't really feeling the song that they duetted together either, were you?
No.
I forgot they sang together.
Yeah.
Micah is no Lennon and Maisie. Sorry.
Bless him.
Yeah.
He's really cute, though.
He is, but it's just...
I bet Gunner's pissed that he didn't go on with that music trio thing.
Yeah.
He's probably regretting a little something at this point.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, I totally agree with you guys. I think we were all pretty excited when they all 3 kind of went out the door, you know, and then just the kind of the final zing when he didn't accept the guitar. I was like, come on, dude, take the guitar. Don't be a little bratty kid. Then it was like, all right, see ya. Let's move on.
Do you think we're going to see Zoe back now?
Oh, I forgot about her.
Probably not. I don't think so.
I think we need a new
I
Gunner
do
story
too.
at this point.
I
He needs
agree.
something new.
I think she won't be back this season. I think she would be back next season possibly. But I think it's time for I think he'll get a new love interest too.
Yeah, I just think now he should focus on himself, focus on his career. I mean, he's talented, so like get with the people that
You
you're
don't need a
talented
woman.
with. Well, yeah, you need someone to write with. So Scarlett needs to come back together,
Yes.
because those two are very great, and we'd like to hear more of those songs.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's do something fun. Let's have like a Lady A come out of Nashville with
Yeah.
Avery, Gunner, and Scarlett.
Yeah, let's have him live a little too. Get some more like experiences, some fun ones, some different stuff, or some new songs that he can write, some inspiration.
I
Not
agree.
dramatic ones like that he's
Right.
had. Obviously, he did have fun as a kid. It seems like he was like a hooligan, but he had all the drama with his brother and, you know, all the family stuff. So I just want that's happiness for Gunner.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hashtag struggle is real. For real, though.
And we're starting back with the hashtag game. So all of you just drink every time she says hashtag
Join
for
on
everything.
in.
Us too, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Okay, enough of them. Well,
not
let's
whiskey
talk
tonight.
about the probably 2 cutest people in this episode as we have Juliet and Avery with their struggles in their honeymoon stage.
The dream.
So adorable. I'm in love with them. I wish they were a real couple.
Violet, are these? I mean, you're kind of a newlywed still. Were these some of the things you dealt with when you first got married?
Kind of, yeah. It's like, no, you're not going to put that there, or that needs to be thrown away. Things like that definitely happened. A lot more with the clothes in the closet space. But
Did you
And
give,
you won
did you give
every
more than 3
time.
shelves?
He got 3 closets. Okay.
Wow. You guys moved
Where'd
into
she
a new
live?
place together too,
He
didn't you?
He
Or
was
did you?
living there for about a year, and then
okay.
I moved in. But we did get it together. But yeah, it's very similar. I don't think I would have ever let him keep that chair if that was his, but that was so sweet of her. I'm
Happy wife, happy life.
Exactly.
So Avery gets it. Especially when he was talking to Gunner, and Gunner's like talking about he's losing his
That was
kid.
awesome.
And he's like, well, tell me about your problem. And he's like, well, it's about a chair. And it's like, come on, dude. You can't say it now. Like, that's awkward.
I loved it because I thought that was just such great comedy relief for this episode. So I love seeing those two because you could just see it on his face and he's like, oh, dude, I suck. I'm complaining about a freaking chair.
Right.
And I'm moving into a place where this woman just paid for to move all my, I didn't have to lift a finger to move.
What
I
about
mean,
the fact that he got married that morning?
Yeah, yeah.
Right? Like, he didn't even say anything,
I
and
know.
Gunner kind of like saw it.
Which
and
is
was
kind
like,
of funny that no one knows this yet. Too much
That's
drama with some other
true.
people, some other Nashville couples. But yeah, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Juliet ended up walking down the aisle the day Rayna was supposed to.
Ooh, that's a
How
great
the
little like.
Tables have turned.
They have.
That's gonna be a headline on one of the tabloids on the show.
Juliet gets married. Rayna
Does not.
escapes. That's literally she escapes.
Runaway
from
bride.
crazy.
Yeah.
Anyways, but yes,
Yeah, we'll
Avery
get
and
to her.
Juliet are super cute.
Yeah.
I love them.
I do too.
Do you think they filmed? I was trying to figure out if they filmed these because obviously Hayden had her baby during the break, and do you think she was pregnant in these scenes, or do you think
Yes,
they filmed these
so, too,
after?
yeah.
She's pregnant.
Yeah.
She's really
and
pregnant.
everything.
Yeah.
She's
but it's about to pop out. So
It's about.
But her
I think
skin
it's
was like
about that time.
glowing.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Hello.
I
Yeah.
thought when you're pregnant you get like bad skin, but she
No,
like,
you're supposed to get
pregnancy
good skin.
glowing.
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on your hormones, but she's doing just fine.
Yep. She's
All-
adorable.
All the life lessons that Nashville teaches us, ladies.
Tune in here. You'll learn a lot.
Yeah.
Well, and you'll also learn, sadly, that sometimes life can be very dark and sad, and there's mean people like Sadie is experiencing right now.
Golly, we were jumping out of our seats the whole time. I'm like, shoot
Oh
the
my
dude,
gosh.
shoot that dude.
This girl, I was dying when she did a whole duck under her seat with the gunshot. It was amazing.
scary.
Because I don't like guns.
Yeah.
I've had a gun pulled on me. Yes, I'm very
Well, there you go.
very
Okay, yeah,
skittish with
that's
guns.
not
So
funny.
if I see them on TV, if I hear them go off, I'm like, it's not
frightening.
It's very frightening for me. So I'm
Understandable.
They
I'm
got
not
him
gonna lie, though.
Well, and they pitched, in the promo last year was like, it was obviously we realized the shot was just Luke kind of shooting, champagne bottles, but the entire time they're just building we were like, okay, Luke's not gonna shoot anybody, thank God. But then we see Sadie go buy this gun, and like all you guys are like, I wouldn't blame her, and I'm like, no.
Seriously though, I'm not gonna lie. I feel better for her now that she has some
Yes.
sort of protection. Like the dude knocked her down. He could have killed her right there. Could have killed her right there. And she has at least she's might feel safer with that gun if she knows how to use it, which it seems. I don't know. But regardless, it's like, girlfriend. That is. I don't know what I'd do if I was in that position.
I think she's doing the right thing though, and I'm happy to see that she did fill out the restraining order papers.
You're saying that from the beginning.
That's what I said. I was like, girl, just please, just go to the police. Like, do some.
Yeah.
Don't immediately jump to the gun thing. Like, I know, like, that might seem like the easiest way out right now, but it's like, I don't know either. Like,
I don't know
I've
if
never.
it's gonna
Yeah, I
never
think I
liked that
definitely would
situation.
have gone to the police first, and I don't know that I would be
hard,
by
though.
myself in that place.
But she's also
sitting there,
Sadie Stone. Like she's, Then does she want everybody to know her music career just got started? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't agree
hard.
with the police thing so much, just because I don't know, from all the jail shows I've been watching, they take them for 24 hours, lock them up, let them out, and
Make 'em
you
worse.
can't go 50 feet near her. You think anyone's gonna?
No,
Well,
not
and
if he
I will-
wants to.
Exactly.
I will
He's gonna be
say-
even more pissed.
Totally sorry. I will also say there. I had an intruder in my yard just like a few months ago, and I realized too at that time I called the cops. Nobody ever showed up.
Right.
So I also get that if she doesn't, I mean, I don't condone guns at all, my own personal, but I get in a situation that if she doesn't have something to protect herself, it could all be over by the chance she doesn't even time to pick up the phone to dial 911. So
Yeah.
I feel like this is talking about her career, I feel like this is a great opportunity to be a voice of domestic violence, and it's like not to use that terrible thing, to your advantage but to use it as she's Sadie Stone. Like, this is a woman that obviously lots of young women and ladies and people just look up to. So it's like, be a positive kind of, like, this has happened to me and I'm going to fight against it, and use that to your advantage so you don't have to be alone, so you don't have to be scared, because you do have a support system.
But it's hard.
It is hard.
It's not,
you don't
know.
know.
She's been dealing with this for so many years that just probably has broken her down so much that. And they're dealing with this whole who wrote the song and all that. There's so much going on right now. I don't know. I've never been in that position, praise the Lord, but I don't know how she feels or what she feels like she could do. Does she have anyone to trust? Maybe she'll lean on Rayna or somebody like that, but I don't know. She's in a tough spot.
And it's so fresh, too.
Though.
I mean, I think down the road, maybe she could be that face and be strong. But I think right now, that makeup was amazing.
She's probably embarrassed and ashamed that she's let this happen for so long. Like, there's so many things that it's just... Girl's got to protect herself, so I don't know.
Well, let's talk about that song she sang. So that was beautiful, amazing. I saw that they're tweeting out that was live right there. I mean, not live tonight, but I mean that wasn't a track or anything. She was singing and she was playing. Yeah, that was all her.
That's
beautiful,
awesome.
Emotional, very good song. Yeah, she's great. I want to see
and her
more
acting
from
skills, I felt like, were so spot on this episode, and I used to hate her character. I did not like Sadie for at the beginning.
She was a little weird.
She was weird. Taking pictures
by
I thought she was going for Luke. Yeah. And then I was like, go for it.
But I mean, and to go back to, what she's probably been through, she thought she got away from this. Like,
That's what I'm
got
saying.
far from this. She left the situation. She did what she thought she was supposed to do. And now this guy is back in her life. So obviously, yes, that is a huge...
That she's lived with for years. I'm sure, like, to always be looking over your shoulder. So, like, I don't know. That's why I was like, should he have come into that house for her to protect herself and something happened to him? That's self-defense for her at this point. You know what I mean? Yeah. Not that she should shoot anyone, but at the same time, it's like, what's he gonna keep doing?
But this is the thing: the gun is not properly registered because of the way she bought it.
Smith.
So if she does, this is the thing: if she does shoot him and like they realize she has a firearm that's not registered, and like
she'll be in trouble too. But like, what's like worth saving your
no,
life?
I know.
It's a tough thing.
It's a tough spot.
If we saw her taking pictures of her face and filling out the paperwork, when she submits that, I'm sure it's gonna leak. Like, people are gonna know that it's her.
It's just a weird thing because as someone in the spotlight, I mean, I'm sure she's ashamed and just, she doesn't want people to know that about her. She wants to be a strong, empowered female woman. Songs and like put that behind the songs that she's singing. These are her lyrics. You know what I mean? At least the facade that people believe in, but that's what happens.
Yeah, and it's true. And I mean, like we've seen with Rihanna in real life cases, that is unfortunately what people associate you with for then a long, long time. And if she's trying to really establish herself as a singer, songwriter, and all those things, that she probably does want to distance herself from that.
And nobody knows except her and this guy what's really happened. Yeah. We can all make past judgment, but nobody knows.
We haven't gotten very many flashbacks about it, so we don't even know the situation.
He's just sickening.
And he's a creep.
Be allowed to get away with that.
And just, I mean, how he's banging on the door and the window, and then I'll be back. Yeah,
and because he has power, and she's trembling in a corner, and that's just what's even more annoying about it. Is he's the scum of the earth.
Yeah,
he should not let. You know what I mean?
Shoot him.
Lock him up at least.
Yeah.
But
Get
it's
him
like at
out.
this point, she doesn't feel like she could. I mean, that's what I want her so bad to be able to find somebody that she can reach out to, because obviously she couldn't call the police at this time because then he would hear her inside. So it's like if she could like text Rayna, he's at my house, call the police.
Here's my other thing.
Like something like that. I don't know if it has to be Rayna, but somebody.
Speaking of the police, I don't know after this episode. Oh, we'll get rid of the lesser charges, but it's like, who can you trust these days? Are they protecting? I mean, I'm talking about the show. Like, yes, police protect and serve. I'm talking about the show. When you see a politician saying things like that, like, oh, can you cover this up? It's like, does this really happen all the time? I'd want to believe that it doesn't. That's scary to think that it could. It's scary.
Probably happens more than we think, unfortunately.
People, be good. Be good.
Well, let's talk about that storyline now.
Teddy to the rescue.
My goodness.
Teddy's cleaned things up for Jeffrey.
Besties.
Thanks, bud.
Hashtag besties.
Thanks, bud.
Hashtag.
Bros. Hashtag bromance.
It is.
But
Well,
you go.
yeah, no, I mean, so our cliffhanger was we don't know at the end of the last episode whether Layla's, we all think that she's dead. And so we find out quickly that she is alive and she's in the hospital.
What TV show did he?
So, yeah, so Oliver Hudson did go on Access Hollywood and did a little spoiler because he went on there and said that we would be seeing her. And I was like,
Who
like, you
heard
totally
that?
gave it
Tell
away.
us if you heard that before
my
and it
gosh.
ruined it.
Yeah, and I wonder if he got in trouble with the publicist for spilling that.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, but he was cute when I think he realized he probably said something he shouldn't have.
I'm
But-
glad y'all that
go
Layla's
get that.
alive. I'm glad Layla's alive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
me
used
too.
to really not like her.
I never
I'm
thought
really
this
glad.
panel would
No,
be
I didn't
We're
either.
like pro Layla now.
Yeah.
She
I'm
would when they
glad.
finally let her sing and like be raw with just her and the guitar. Her voice was beautiful, and it makes me happy because I know she's in that new movie coming out. That's a remake of the
Gem?
80s, the Gem movie, and they sing in that. So I'm like, okay, I could maybe she can really sing. Maybe she will be awesome. And her acting skills, I feel like, have just like she's had some really really dark and deep material to kind of do, and I felt like she's only gotten better. So I'm excited for her.
I feel like they turned her into a real person finally.
Right.
She was like this, oh my gosh, I want to, I'm going to get married.
Yeah.
Or, I'm going to beat Juliet or whatever. And now she's an actual human being with a soul and a heart, and we feel bad for her.
Yeah.
The
Ooh,
empathy is
it's
real.
rough. I don't know what I think about this situation though.
Well, Jeff's
But which
obviously
part-
in love with her.
Well, that's what I wanted to ask. I was going to ask if you
Yes.
guys think he really still has feelings for her, or if he's covering his ass
Guilt.
at this point. What do you think?
He's liked her since before he gave her the pills, and he probably just made a really, really stupid mistake of giving her the pills. Not thinking that she would take them all at once.
Well, yeah, he didn't do it maliciously. Obviously, she
Right.
walked in on something that caused her to.
Exactly. And
You
I
know.
think him hearing that she didn't rat on him was like, oh, okay. Kind of bringing back the feelings. I don't know this.
I don't know. I feel like she's someone he can protect, but I feel like it's guilt with him. I don't know that he really I don't know. I think it's an odd relationship. She's obviously under 21 and he's what, like 35? I guess age doesn't matter,
Yeah,
but
I'm
like
in.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
he
weird
creeps
for
me
me.
out.
It's weird for me.
So hot.
'Cause she's gonna get way attached, and I mean, I don't know.
Layla needs to be on her own. She needs to be an
She
independent
needs
woman.
to grow up on her own. Like she hasn't even had a chance.
Exactly. She needs to discover who she is as an individual and not with men.
Am I the only one who's surprised that she's not even 21?
Yeah.
I thought they were like 21,
It makes
22.
sense.
They
Yeah,
got
I
married.
got
She was
that
18
too.
when they got married.
Wow.
Yeah, I forgot that too.
That's
So
crazy.
she shouldn't. Yeah. Oh, what a mess.
Poor thing.
Here's the thing, though. Jeff to the rescue. I don't know. I'm still skeptical that he has that tape that could be used as blackmail in the future.
So you think he would use it against Will?
I don't know.
Against his own artist?
I don't know. I don't know. The dude has always been
That's
a little bit.
Shady.
I do think there's going to be some shadiness from him. I want to hope that it's not with any of those people
He
involved.
can't be
Like,
that good all of a sudden and completely
well,
transform and get rid of those like tendencies.
And we need someone bad because we don't have. I mean, if Luke's kind of. I mean, we need someone a little.
Juliet's like on marital
Love-
bliss.
yeah.
Like,
Everybody's happy right now or
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah,
well, I mean,
Nobody's
Luke
like
is,
Lamar.
yeah,
We know
Oh,
Lamar.
I miss
God,
Lamar.
me too.
Lamar's
I
great.
yeah.
There's a thing, I think it was on Variety or it was on like TV Guide, or there's an article, and there was a video that they made, and it was called like, you know how they do the in memoriam things on like the Oscars or whatever. It was an in memoriam thing about all the characters that they've killed off on TV shows, and Lamar was on it. It was like huge spoiler, so if you want to watch any of these TV shows, do not watch
Right.
this. But I watched it, and it was pretty funny to
He
watch.
definitely died too young. He had a lot more storyline in him, I think.
Did. Oh my goodness.
So
It
good.
would have
Yeah.
been good with him and the whole Luke, and that would have been awesome.
I think,
Oh yeah.
but what do you think about Will here? I mean, obviously, a lot of this is still selfish from him. I think, again, it's like, dude, you got her into this. He knows that. He feels bad about that. But he's still trying to cover himself.
Yeah.
Of course.
And it's like, it's going to come out at some point. Like, you can't keep pushing it off and have people almost die because of your secret or that added to this.
And I think that Layla had Layla just told it to him straight. Like, your secret is killing me. It literally, almost killed her.
And again, how much can you beat down this poor girl walking in on him with another girl? She just thinks she's like a waste of life is what she thinks. She's insecure about it because here he is like saying he's gay, but then he's with another. I can't even imagine what that girl feels.
No, and even at that point when she told him to stop, like she didn't want to know, I wish she would have just overrode that. What am I trying to say? Like stopped her and been like, no, you got to listen to this, because I think I mean, you say that sometimes you don't want to hear it, but you really do. Like I think she needed to hear him say like, no, I did this because of Jeff and I'm trying to save, face
She's
a little
gonna have
bit
some
just so she
issues.
doesn't she's just internalizing all of it.
Oh, please stop doing this to all these women on this show.
Seriously.
Making them the victim. They don't all have to be the victim.
No.
And strong women.
I feel like they're gonna turn her story around. I feel like she's gonna come out on top, and I just want to hear more music from her, really, which is strange because I remember
I'm sure
I
she has
hated it at
plenty
the
to
beginning.
write about after this.
At least now it'll be some good. Good
Well,
material.
now Jeff's on her side, so
That's true.
Well, and I think we were all glad that Jeff did go finally put the strong woman Gina in her place, who was the obnoxious producer, doing all that. Yeah.
She's
she's a weirdo.
She deserved that.
So
That was a long time
annoying.
coming. She was so annoying.
nobody like her.
I mean, don't Will and Layla have some sort of lawyers, something that were working with them? I mean, come on. Will's like this big new country artist, and they're doing a reality show, and it's just them signing contracts.
Jeff is his guy, but Jeff didn't know about this tape. Jeff didn't know about all the ins and out of
cameras.
Will's or the camera. So Will coming clean to Jeff, that then gets a guy on his side. That's why
Right.
Jeff could go to her and be like, I will ruin you.
but it's so sad
my
it took
clients
Layla almost dying to get Jeff
I
on
know,
his
it sucks.
side.
It sucks.
It's like, dude, you messed up.
No, not only to get Jeff on his side, but just to be honest with Jeff.
Yeah.
Well, he
I think that's
knew.
the biggest. I know, but
From
like
the beginning, it could have all been avoided if
That's what I'm saying. Like, really? We're going to have people dying? I don't know.
Yeah, and you're right. And in the beginning, it's not like he didn't have to come out. He didn't have to say
didn't
anything
have
in
to
his first
marry
stuff. He
her.
just didn't have to do that. Exactly.
Right.
He didn't have to bring somebody else into it.
But Will thought by marrying her, he thought it was something he could fix. He didn't understand what he was dealing with, and he was so ashamed because of the way he was brought up and the way that he understood what it was to be gay, that he thought he could just change it.
But now he sees
Now
what
he-
it did,
yeah.
and it's like,
I think
you
he's
still trying to cover it up?
Right.
Like,
That's
when
what-
are you going to
that's what
step
pissed
up?
me
Right.
off.
but
I agree.
Yeah.
Said so many times.
I feel like he's now finally taking the steps in the right direction. I want him to be able to come out on his own terms.
I know,
You
but
what
I still
mean?
find it very...
never
it's
will.
insane. This girl
I
almost
think he
died because
will.
she's covering up a secret for him. Like, and it's still like, I care about you, but let's still keep this secret hidden.
Yeah.
And it's like, in the end, you're basically saying, I need to protect myself. I'm glad you're alive, but I got to make sure I'm okay.
I agree with you. Like, I kind of want to see more of it weighing on him. Like, I don't feel like it's showing that
He's sad. He's like, crap, I can't believe I did this to you, but I'm also got to make sure nobody
yeah.
knows about me yet.
Yeah,
My
but I
secret's
mean, the
still
weight
safe,
of
right?
almost,
But the
I
way
agree.
for him to come out is not that, hey guys, so Layla, my wife, almost killed herself. She was my beard. And so now I'm going to come out and tell you all I'm gay because she almost died because of it. I don't think that's the right way to do it either, because this is also something that Layla has gone through that I don't really think she would want to publicize. Like,
I think it's going to be out there, though.
I don't know. I think Will did the best he could do he made a lot of mistakes. I'm not trying to say what Will did was right, but he's now, I think it was a shock. It was a huge, like a huge mistake. And it's so sad that it did take Layla almost dying for him to kind of get this hit in the head. But, he was like, Layla, you're free. Like, I will give you your divorce. We got the show canceled. He's trying to be as proactive as he can right now for her because of this situation. Because he truly does care about her. He does.
I don't know.
He does care about her.
I'm on
Yeah,
the fence of this whole Will thing because I feel like if it really hit him that hard, he would have said, "Listen, I'm gonna come out. You don't have to deal with this anymore, but give me some time." But he didn't say that. He said,
Yeah. Even
Let's
to give me
let's-
some
let's-
time to be who I am,
Let's
kind
still
of thing.
be, secretive about this.
But how embarrassing would that be for Layla in the public eye for them to still be married, and then he comes out and then they get the divorce? That's another thing on top of all the crap that she's dealing with.
I think that's a discussion they need to have. I think that's the discussion that should be had, not just I'm doing this, I will still protect me, and have the conversation and see how she feels about this. Not saying he has to come out. I'm sure she has given him plenty of time already. I don't think she's one that's not going to, but it's like, I don't what's
think
it
he
going
has
to take
any
for him?
intention
It's just
to
like,
come out.
it's still hiding it. That tape was still there. They still got that on tape. I guarantee it's not destroyed. It's out there. He's still going to be trying to get ahead of this until it catches up with him in maybe a worse way. Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like crazy.
I totally agree with you on that one. Like, I think, and then if Gina gets pissed off or somebody else at there, it could leak anywhere. You know, she could plant it somewhere and leak it, or who knows. But yeah, I agree with you. I think this is a time where maybe he could have turned and asked her, like, how can I do this for you?
Right.
Or like, it is to that.
You've done a lot
It
for
is
me.
to that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, she almost lost her life for him. Like, I think it's a time where he needs
have
to
a
step back a little
conversation.
bit.
You guys,
Yeah.
this episode was one day. It was just one day that this episode covered for all these storylines.
Yeah, but it's been how many months that he's put her through?
I know, but she's still in the hospital bed just waking up. I don't know. I feel like all this stuff is going to happen. It's been one day.
I
This
hope
episode
so.
covered
Yeah.
one
It
day.
should. At least that's what we
shall
Let's put time into
see.
perspective.
Goodness.
Oh, we got heated.
Well,
that was a fun one, guys.
another fun, heated one to talk about.
controversial situation.
Yes, definitely. There's lots of them in this episode. We got gun issues. We got these guys. All right. So now, one that we are very pleased about. We have Rayna being the runaway bride. So yay, let's give it up for her not marrying Luke.
I wish we had the Dixie Chicks singing that song that was on their Fly album. It was Gonna Run, there's a Runaway Bride song that the Dixie Chicks sang.
Is it
that
the
I
Ready
to Run? Ready to Run, and it's a great music video. They're all runaway brides.
It's cute.
They're just crazy people.
It would have been nice to have her in doing more on that.
Ready to
anyway,
run.
well, Luke Will Chase did post on Twitter and asked, like, what would you guys all do if you were left at the altar? So, question for the panel, real quick. What would you do if you were left at the altar?
If I was famous and left at the altar? See, that's a whole different situation.
You as you. What would you do?
Oh, I think I'd spend some time with people very close to me. I think I would pray a lot as to what happened. And you know what? I don't know. It'd be very difficult. You would go through a lot of ups and downs. But give us some time, and hopefully hindsight is much, maybe it's much better.
I would go if it was like day of. I'm
thinking day of, like moment of.
I would go through with the party. I would be super embarrassed, so I would drink a lot, and then I'd go on the honeymoon by myself and find some hottie and have a good old time.
That was my answer.
That's good.
I would party to go with you.
I was thinking the same thing.
I mean, you gotta figure you got all your girls, your bridesmaids up there. They're gonna be feeling sorry, everybody's. But I'd be like you.
Family, just
smack him a little bit.
And I'm sure there's some
And
of
have
his
some
friends, and I
fun.
would maybe see if there was a hot groomsman, maybe do a little flirting
girl.
dance. But I'm with you. I definitely still do the trip.
Got
and just
to.
have a good time.
I'd take all the gifts, I'd open them all up, and I'd be like, okay, cool, what am I gonna keep? I'd pawn the ring.
All right, the gifts I would give back,
yeah,
but
you
the ring I would be cashing in.
This is the thing. I would tell everybody, if you want to take your gift back, I understand, but I'm really, really sad right now, and you should feel sorry for me.
That'd be such an awful situation.
Oh yeah.
Right?
All right, enough of that. Okay, so let's dive into Rook. But wow, he is just an angry man.
Literally
Wow.
D-bag of the century.
He is.
I'm
Scary.
so heartbroken.
And then Rayna had the balls to go and like
And talk to
confront
him, like-
when he's like has a gun, and I was like, no.
babe.
Really got on my nerves. It's like, don't call him babe after you just left.
He threw a chair at you. Why do you think he won't just point the gun at you?
I agree. The gun situation, I would have been like, you know what? Let's talk at another time, or I'll be up at the house.
These
Like,
people
yeah.
are crazy. And he just, like, seriously, they're cray. And he cuts off.
I knew it was coming.
But he
Hashtag
cuts off
cray.
Cray.
again, like, such, like, this, it almost, like, annoys me because he's like, and then I thought, oh, I get to kiss this girl. Oh, my, I never thought this was going to happen. That's Deacon's girl. And I'm like, again, we're going with this, where he's like looking from afar, wishing that he thought he had. It's just such a like, did you love her though? Did you love her, or did you just want to say, I got Rayna James?
Yeah.
So it's like, you're annoying.
Well, and then he calls her out for doing, like, look at all you got from, like, now I know why
That
you want to marry me.
was
It's Luke, you got a lot of press, too. So, and you were using her so, like, you were playing her like a frickin' fiddle and her family. And it's like pimping her out. So I do not feel sorry that she got all that stuff for going through.
I wanted to hear her say that at that point. This is a time I wanted to see Rayna have a big reaction. Like, I know she was trying to just keep the peace at this point, but once he started doing that shit, I wanted her to get fired up a little bit and just be like, no, because he's basically like saying that he created her and that she was on the downhill slide. Yeah.
You opened for me, Luke, actually. I was with my love of my life, Deacon, so.
Can we take a moment and talk about him calling her the B word?
Yes. Oh, yes.
What?
Who are these
I
hell?
should have never sniffed around that bitch.
Yeah.
What? No.
Hell?
Deacon had every right. He deserved not only a punch in the face. Oh, he deserved to get the crap kicked out of him.
It's disgusting.
I made me vomit a little bit in my mouth.
It's disgusting.
Yeah. I mean,
What's happening?
I think everything that we thought about him this whole time, it was just confirmed there, because no matter what happened, I mean, Deacon would never say something like that. Anyone that's really, I mean, as mad as you are,
man would ever disrespect someone like
that. Exactly.
I do understand why he's so mad. I mean,
But
she left
he's
him
showing
at the
his true
altar.
colors.
Of course, yeah. It doesn't hide the fact that he's the biggest a-hole in the universe. But I do understand why he's
really.
Yeah.
This is coming from.
I know.
This
I
is
still
coming.
think he's super hot though. But I mean, she freaking dragged him on. Waited till the literally last second and said, "Oh, by the way,
it's
isn't
annoying.
a great idea." It's Rayna being Rayna again.
She's annoying
I
about
agree
it
on that
too,
one.
because
She's
it's
pissing me
like
off.
we know you've liked Deacon all along, so just
Right.
we could have really
You
not
said
had
yes,
this entire storyline.
exactly. You said yes on the stage, walk off stage, next day be like, "Hey, you know what? It was in the moment. I don't think it's going to be a great idea. Go back to Deacon."
These poor kids first.
Seriously.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
Let's
like,
talk
how
about
much can you drag them around? It's
She's never-
Teddy, it's Luke, it's Deacon, it's which one now? Oh, we're breaking up. Oh, we're back together. It's like,
Well,
they gonna have
both
some
of them.
issues.
It's like he's not any better with his kids. I mean,
those
they're all
kids
upset
know.
this wedding get canceled. Oh, let's have a party. I mean,
He didn't even talk to his kids
No.
about it. Like Rayna at least came and we're like, girls, this is what happened. He didn't even speak to his kids about it. They walked down and heard him talking about it.
I don't even buy that they're like his kids. I mean, I know they are, but it's like they don't even. You don't see that relationship at all.
I feel bad for his kids. I loved seeing Maddie kind of, even when Teddy was like, what are these guys doing here? And Maddie was just like, Dad, like it sucks. Everything sucks. And you're
can't
putting
turn
us
it
through.
on and off all the time.
Like, we're friends. Leave us alone. And I'm glad she stood up for herself, and I'm glad that they're letting Maddie kind of have a voice of reason, and she's not just a bratty kid. Like, she's just like, hello.
I mean, it's screwing them up a little bit. Like, that's just insanity.
And she's cute with the beebs.
He looks like Aladdin.
call him the Beast.
He does.
They're cute.
Yeah, I like them. I like them all hanging out because I mean, if anyone knows what they're going through, is the other kids. And they really need each other, so that was cute.
But Luke, man, let's throw a party. Let's do whatever I can for PR and write this new song. It's going to be a #1 hit, most likely.
Which was really good.
We all really like it.
Yeah. But it's just like
It was
insane.
awesome.
'cause
That
this
was
is
the
all-
best song he's ever sang.
Oh,
It's just
by far. But this has only just begun. She's getting out and
it's
being
gonna
like,
get-
oh, we're still great friends. And then he's like, party. I don't know.
And he wastes no time sending her over the bill for the wedding.
What a jerk.
He's such
I mean,
an awful
he's
human.
T-Swift in it, though. He's like
With the
doing
song
the
lyrics.
breakup song. He's calling her out. Like, he's T-Swift in it. So
Gosh, he's annoying.
I think they're both annoying at this point.
Yeah.
I'm kind of over both of them.
True that.
Yeah.
True dat.
I'm Team Jeff right now.
I gotta agree with you.
no,
I'm Team Jeff and Deacon,
Deacon for
so
life.
maybe I want a Jeff and Deacon romance.
No. Deacon
Maybe.
for life.
Deacon for life. Hashtag Deacon for life.
Well,
I'm
Deacon
still
for
not
life.
on the Deacon train.
Oh, really?
He just, I don't
how
know.
So Jeff is above Deacon for you.
Hotness?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
I don't find Deacon attractive.
Get off the get out.
I'm
Get
sorry. Jeff, on the other hand.
Oh, I love it.
I'm like, call me with the ring on my finger.
You're gonna get like haters right now.
Sorry.
Yes, let's do the set. Let's talk about our beloved Deacon right now.
This is sad. I need happiness. All we get is Avery and Juliet. Like, give us something.
I know.
It's all like depressing.
But he is amazing. I think, again, just amazing acting tonight. And
That's
Believable.
Scarlett is a good actor, yeah. I think he's one of the
Golly.
best actors on the show.
Oh, definitely. By far.
I mean, so much in just his eyes and just, yeah.
I melt.
And I just screamed like mad.
What is happening?
Next time on Nashville.
Sorry.
Let's talk about
We're having a
We
moment.
haven't even been together for months. Oh boy. The second half of the season is going to be
Deacon would have
unreal.
screamed like that had he not had a tumor and was very excited about getting back together with Rayna.
Yeah.
What in the world?
But she needs time, and he's giving it to her.
As much time.
Well, but we finally hear her say, I love you. Like,
It's about
a little
free
bit.
time.
just
I
too
know.
little, too late.
Yeah, exactly.
just like JoJo.
Yes, correct. That's where I took it. But I don't know, you guys. This is hard. I think I agree with him not saying anything just yet. He's got to like wrap his head around all this.
That's
He hasn't
true.
even had to gotten to deal with it. He's like lashing out a little bit at Scarlett and realizes like she's the one that's here, like willing to do anything and helping me. He's really got to be able to like figure out how he feels about it, and then do you bring people into this? You have a daughter, you have the love of your life. Like, yeah, you should, right? You should spend the rest of your life, however long it may be. What if one of them has blood type?
Right? Hello.
I was like, what is is this another disease?
I did like the way, I loved his lines though, when he was saying how she's taken care of him for so long and he doesn't want her to know because he doesn't want her to take care of him
Or a
anymore.
pity.
And that he wants to take care of her. Oh boy, that was awesome.
I melt.
I'm like annoyed though. Can I just say, like, really, we have to wait this long till he's like might die for them to get together?
Okay, Deacon can't die, like, seriously. He just can't.
Let's pray for a season 4.
He's not gonna die.
If
know,
you
but, like, come on.
Can't. But you
How
know.
how much can these people go through?
Seriously. What the hell?
It's like
I never want to go to
constant.
Nashville.
For real though. Like, I don't think that's not people
I
don't go
know.
through
I
all
thought country
that.
stars are the happy ones because they're
Right?
not in LA. They're like they're in the happy town of Nashville.
Right.
No, Nashville is cray.
Shoot.
Nashville is cray.
Hashtag cry.
Yeah.
Country singers are cray. No, we love them.
I don't
Well,
know.
he doesn't have much. I mean, it's 4.5 centimeters, and he has until he gets to 5. So it was
Who's it
Not
going?
much
Okay,
time.
well
Yeah.
that'll be a prediction.
okay. Yeah, we'll save that one.
Shall we?
All right, let's go ahead and prediction.
Yes.
And now, your AFTERBUZZ TV predictions.
I don't
Who's
know.
gonna give him a transplant? Go.
Maddie. No, Maddie's mom won't let it because she's too young.
Teddy.
Oh.
Save his daughter's real father.
I just got goosebumps.
Rain. It's it then.
I think Teddy's it.
It's random, right?
You hang out with the writers, don't
Oh my
you?
god.
I don't know.
You weren't
I
even in
don't
that
know.
chair tonight.
Drop the
I know you
mic.
weren't in that.
I don't know, but I don't know why
Too
that just
excited.
came to me because
It makes the
wow,
most sense.
step on like that.
It can't be Rayna because that's just weird.
It won't
Teddy,
be
it's like
Rayna.
he hates him, but he doesn't want his
Oh,
daughter's real father
Lord,
and his
okay.
ex-wife's love of her life.
Yep.
This needs to happen.
Yep. I think she nailed it. Any
He's
other
gonna get
predictions
reelected
then?
too. He's gonna get reelection time.
Oh.
Teddy will use it for his advantage too, because that's what Teddy does.
That's okay.
It's okay. We'll
Done.
save Deacon.
Ooh, that would be really
and then
good.
he's gonna get with Sadie.
Teddy?
Yeah.
I would
Maybe
like
she'll
that. I
come to
wouldn't
him
have that
and say, "I
days.
need your help. This is a restraining order that I need you to pass through." She may have to go to him to talk about this. I like Teddy and Sadie
do
much
you guys-
better than the escort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Who do you guys think is gonna tell Rayna?
I think
Deacon.
Deacon.
Really?
Do you know what? Scarlett just called her mom. I think Scarlett's mom's gonna come back
Ugh.
and cause a little
She's
havoc,
a
and
mess.
I think she's
let's talk
gonna.
about
She
that
might
for-
drop the bomb.
Hashtag hot mess.
I feel like Scarlett is gonna somehow tell Maddie, and then Maddie's gonna tell Rayna.
I don't know. I feel like Well, we saw in the
Maddie
we
didn't
saw in the
know.
preview.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay,
I mean,
never mind.
who knows what that's about? It
Yeah.
could very well be about Luke or something
They're
like that.
tricky. They're tricky.
They
Those
are.
promo people.
What else? Anything else?
For predictions?
How soon do you think Juliet's gonna have this baby? How many more episodes until she pops one out?
2.
Probably like a couple more.
2 more.
I think Layla and Jeff are gonna end up together.
I think something's gonna happen there. But that's not over.
Do we think we're
That
gonna get?
video's not over.
Is Luke gonna
Agreed.
come out?
Will?
Do you think
Not
Will,
anytime.
Will's gonna come out on his own
That
accord?
video is not gone, and I just see that being what happens.
Like 4 episodes down the road. Maybe.
We shall see.
All right. Well, we have a couple brief items for news and gossip.
AfterBuzz TV News.
I have no dance for this.
All right, I just have 2 quick things. First of all, if you guys are not following Oliver Hudson on Twitter and Instagram, please do, because he might be one of the most funny people out there, and you will get a wonderful shot of his cute buns and his
Butt.
and his tan. Hilarious. Like I
sorry, what?
couldn't believe he did it. And it's pretty spectacular. But he's just funny. Like he posted another one, and he's like drunk on the dance floor looking up this girl's skirt, and he's like, I'm pretty sure this was my wife on our wedding night.
Wait,
and, like,
wife, what? I'm just kidding.
yeah.
Amazing.
And his adorable kids. Like,
And I love that
he's
his
just
sister,
funny.
Kate, is the one that's like, you should follow my brother on Instagram. They're
Yeah.
cute.
I just
They
love
seem
that
like a fun band.
That's what I think so too. I just want to go over and have a drink with their family, and just like they gotta have a ton of funny stories. And I like that, like someone might be, no, you shouldn't post something like that of
It's like,
yourself
that's who
on
I
there.
am.
And he's and I love it. It's refreshing. Anyway, also Deborah Fordham, one of the writers for the show, was writing tonight, and they were tweeting about Rayna's boots that she was wearing. They mentioned them in the episode, so she told us where we could find those boots if any of you guys want to check them out. They're super cute. She got them at Betty Boots on Lower Broadway in Nashville, and they were made by Old Gringo. Super cute black studded boots. You fashion people out there.
Nice.
When I went to Nashville, all I wanted to do was buy boots, and I didn't have enough. I was only there for 1 day, and I didn't have enough time.
Next time.
When I go to Nashville next time, where should I buy my boots?
Honey, you
Betty
just walk
Boots.
on down Broadway and you
Betty
go into
Boots.
all kinds of stores.
But what's the Betty Boots?
Betty Boots
That's
is
where
what
to
she's
do.
saying.
I'm gonna go to
Betty
Betty
Boots.
Boots.
Nice.
Unless
right.
you people out there know a better place.
All right.
Tweet us all your boot places.
Boots.
Boots. All right, anything else?
No.
Oh, what about the video that Lennon and Maisie posted?
Oh, right.
There's this super, super cute cover song. Oh, God, what is it? I can't even think of the song right now. But Lennon and Maisie did it again with this amazing cover. And they're so good. Their voices are like angel. It's
Boom
You
clap.
melt.
boom clap. Yeah.
You melt.
I melt. I
Yeah.
do melt. I melted a lot today. I'm like a snowman.
Love it.
Or the Wicked Witch. No, I don't want to be the Wicked. I'm a
Be a
snowman.
snowman.
Do you want to build a snowman?
All right. Okay,
I
on that
digress.
note, well, once again, everybody, go ahead and go to YouTube and subscribe to our channel. Check us out every time. Post us your comments. We want to love to hear what you say about this episode and future episodes, and we love to read your funny comments and share your thoughts. So where can everybody follow you guys at?
You guys can follow me on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook now. I just started my
Yeah.
Facebook page, so like my page at Keetin Marchi.
Okay, I'm on Twitter and Instagram at Southern_wit.
You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and what am I missing?
Facebook.
Facebook at Violet Kanian.
And I'm at JJ Jurgens on Twitter, Jurgens JJ on Instagram, and you can follow my blog at tomgirl.tv. Thank you guys so much for watching us. We'll see you again next week. Woo-woo.
Executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff. We would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz y'all later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.